Hey y'all. So just came back from my walk about around our apartment complex. It was really nice. I finally did it. Like before, I used to move around a lot, like around the house. Like I'm very OCD about cleaning and stuff, so I would do like a lot of like, just like making sure everything is like in the order, everything is organized. That's my thing because we do have a cleaning lady. By the way, oh my God, the best decision we ever made. It was so good. They actually came in yesterday. I thought it would be like one lady because, so I found her out through my friends, and I thought it would be like a one lady, but it's like three of them come in and help out, and they just get it done like in 30-40 minutes. It was super quick, super nice. So but I am very happy because I don't have to worry about like cleaning. I can focus my time on anything else other than cleaning. And I can't do much. Like I can't, like I'm very anal about cleaning, so like I really want to get like into all the cracks and stuff like that, and they do that for me. So I'm like, I love it. And it's like they're not very expensive, so that was like one of the best decisions we made. So that's that. But also today is an update. Today is a 2-week update. 2 week and 1 day actually. Like yesterday I was cooking a bunch of Russian food actually. I can see. Ooh, how about I look good? I'm like, okay. I'm not able, like, remember how I told you like I did my arms, so I wasn't able to do my hair yet. Can't really do much with my hair, so all I do is like wash it and put it up so it's not in the way. But I just, kind of want to look decent. But anyway, let me wash my hands and talk to you guys. So like I said, today is 2 weeks, officially 2 weeks and 1 day post my surgery. And as you can see, I feel amazing. I already started like walking. Usually they tell you like after 2 weeks you want to start like moving around. I mean, you want to start moving around as soon as possible actually. Like you want to move around the first day for the blood circulation to keep going. They even tell you like get up, even though you're like sleepy and stuff like that. Get up every 2-3 hours and just like do like at least like 2-minute walk like around your room to have this blood circulation going, so the healing process can go faster. But so today is a 2 weeks and 1 day officially. I have 4 more weeks. I mean, we are in the middle of a third week, so I'm kind of like counting like a week and a half. I'm just honestly like I just can't wait to sit down on my butts. That's it. That's like one of the biggest struggles, because like I like, you just want to like, watch your movies, babe, like just eat around with babe, just like go out and like sit around and like in the restaurants and stuff, and even like watch TV late at night before you go to sleep. I always have to do everything on my stomach, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? Like that's what I signed up for. And I am not mad because every time, and by the way, today I took a shower. I know it might sound like a little bit crazy, but if you seen my prior videos, I mentioned that, like all the fajas or all the garments that I'm wearing right now, they're super hard to put on. And so in order for the fat that like got taken away from here, from arms and stuff like that, I put in my butts to even it out nicely. Like it just, I don't want to mess with it. Like I don't want to do anything to it. Like I just want it to heal as much as possible. So the less you bother it, the faster and better it heals. And so that's why like I shower every other day. Not every day, but like every other day. Which is also, I can't wait. I've been talking shit to my boyfriend. I'm like, must be nice. Because I used to take 2 showers a day, and now it's like every other day. But again, like I'm not really doing much. Like all I'm doing is like being around the house, cooking, studying. Like I'm always like learning how to make more money, you know, like any other ways possible. So I'm always like, you know, doing my researches, taking courses, taking studies, listening to podcasts, listening to webinars and stuff like that. So that's, you know, that's what I've been doing. But again, like it's not too many physical activities. So like I don't feel like dirty or anything like that. So that's not too big of a deal. But another thing that I'm like kind of annoyed about is this thing right here, because if you go to my page, my Instagram page, you can see that all my tops, they usually like be like really loose on top. I love crop tops, but they all loose all the time. Because it's just like, you're just free, and like you don't have nothing like just holding you down, and I feel like I'm hold back. So that's like one of the biggest things, but I have to wear it because, as you know from my previous videos, I did do my arms to match all this. Because I just hate like the visual when, you know, girls get everything done here, but then they have like a quarterback arms, and it's just like, it just doesn't look cute to me. So like that's why I'm like, if I'm doing the whole thing, I'm doing the whole thing. That's how we're rolling over here. But anyway, so yes, so I was gonna tell you this, and then like the most uncomfortable things are like, again, like laying down all the time, but you know, only like 3.5, well, 3 weeks and 6 days left. 3 weeks and 5 days left for me to like just have no restriction whatsoever, and just, you know, sit around, lay around, however I want, roll around, do whatever I want. So the countdown has begun once I did the surgery. So, but yeah, that's like one of the uncomfortable things. Another uncomfortable thing that I've experienced, like I told you, this thing, it is like kind of like, I don't know, it's not suffocating, but it just, I feel like limited. Like I feel like I'm like always like, I don't like clothes like that. Like it's very tight, very, very tight. It's very, very, and you know, like it always keeps going up, and like you have to like pull it down and stuff like that. But it is what it is. Like it's just for the best healing results that I want. So I was told by my doctor not to take it off until the 6 weeks are up, and I was like, okay. So that, and then what else been uncomfortable? I have no pain at all, no pain whatsoever. Sometimes, like, you know how like I have to lay on my stomach all the time, so sometimes like my back would be like a little bit, not sore per se, but maybe a little uncomfortable. You know, like when you lay in the same position, or like in the same, like for, you know, we sleep for like 7 to 8 hours, you wake up and you just feel kind of like stiff and numb and stuff like that. So you have to like kind of walk it off. But then after that, you feel fine. So that I wanted to say, but also I wanted to update you guys on, so I am wearing a new faja. After 2 weeks, you have to wear a new faja, new garment, and it doesn't have it has no zippers like my previous one. If you saw it on my videos, it had a zipper, it had like little hooks and stuff, like it has right here, you know, like this thing. It had on the faja right here, like all the way down. So it was like so much easier to put it on. So this garment right here, it goes, you know, it has the straps, and it goes all the way till here. Obviously it has like an opening for like to use the bathroom and stuff like that. But but I also have to wear this thing, and I have to wear this thing over it anyway. But it is much tighter. Yeah, definitely much tighter than the first one. Oh my God, the first one was I thought it was bad, but this one is bad. Especially like put it on. Take it off, I'm kind of like fast now. Like I'm like, whoop, and that's it. But like putting it on is sometimes be a struggle, but so it's like a whole process. But I mean, not a whole process, but it takes me like a few minutes to put it on. And again, it's super tight, so that's another reason like I take a shower every other day to like not bother my body too much. But that's another thing that I wanted to get into. But the faja, it's, you can, the garment, you can still, my doctor said, like, you can still switch, like, the old one and the new one. And, like, you know, so, like, when you wash it, so you don't have to, like, wash it every single time before you put it on, like, after the shower. So you have, like, a clean set ready for you. But you want to wear, like, this one as much as possible because it is much tighter and then much better for your results. Like, it just molds your body into a best shape possible. But also, I still wearing those pads. Like, I have pads here and here, and I have one pad right here. And so that I'm still wearing everything else, and I'm still wearing, like, this thing with this thing. So everything else is the same. Just the new garment is different. That's the only thing. And it's like a different color too. It's like a lighter, so like it's better to, like, wear, you know, like when you start going to work and stuff like that. But I do have so I have 3 weeks off my job, and then after that I have 3 weeks working 100% from home, and then I will be going back to the office. So that's kind of a plan. So and it's like, it's good that I'm, like, so happy and so, like, thankful that my job, like, allowed me to do all of it. So I'm like, you know, that's good. So I don't have to, like, worry about, like, how I'm gonna drive. Like, I don't want to mess up my results and stuff like that. And that's another thing I wanted to actually talk about in this video. So the biggest thing that I've noticed, and I was kind of like, no, you know what? Let me take you back. So the first day, my surgery was at 6 a.m. in the morning. After I did my surgery and came to the hotel, like, my friend brought me in the hotel, I just knocked out. Like, my previous videos, I told, you know, the story in more detail, but I knocked out. and that's all I remember. And then a few hours later, maybe 4 hours later, I woke up. And I was able to get up. I was still, like, you know, draining, all the drainage, all the blood was coming out. But I woke up and I wanted to, you know, took my pain medications, took my antibiotics and stuff like that. And per instructions, I had to, like, walk around a little bit. So we had, like, a big mirror in the hotel room, right? And so, you know, and I was actually wearing, after the surgery, the nurse put on, I had the sweatpants and big hoodie on. So I was still wearing it, even though, like, it was draining and stuff like that. And then also, like, I described in more details in my previous videos, but basically the first 2 days I was wearing the same clothes and I just threw them away right after. But so yeah, so the first day, you know, like, after I woke up and I was, like, doing my little stroll around the hotel room, I looked at the mirror and I expected to be, like, you know, like, curves on curves on curves. And I'm just like, where is it at? Well, to you know, to give the first disclosure, I never put in, like, no implants. Like, I wasn't, oh my God, my baby's calling me, but it's okay. The video is still going. But yeah, I never wanted, like, I never expected to have, like, this big of a butt, you know what I mean? But I did, like, thought that would be, like, more noticeable, I guess. So my doctor, he's very skillful, he's very knowledgeable, but he's more on the more, not natural per se, because, like, once you, like, see the results, the actual results that I see, like, every time, you know, I take a shower, you will see what I'm talking about. But it was just, I didn't have, like, a big dunk in the back, right? I didn't have, like, too much of a butt. And then also, for the disclosure purposes, he told me that usually when they harvest fat from anywhere around, you know, your body, and then they fill up the areas that you want to fill in, usually 80 to 60% of the fat cells survive, because, you know, they take it from here, they put it in here, and, you know, obviously they're new to this place. So some of them die because they just don't survive, and some of them, like, survive. And obviously you have to, like, feed them a proper way, don't disturb them, don't sit on them, in order for them to even, like, heal and adjust and grow and you know, just just be there as much and like in the highest percentage possible. For that purposes, you have to like, follow like a specific instructions, like I said, like eating properly, not bothering, not sitting on it, like not touching your butt, not like, just following the doctor's instructions, right, for the best results possible. But yeah, but like the first day I was upset. I was like, what? Where? I even called. I even called the nurse. I'm like, so I don't see too much butts in there. Again, I had all the pants on, the hoodie on. I was just like crazy off of drugs. And I was like, what's going on? She's like, well, first of all, Marina, you just came out of surgery. You literally just came out 4 hours ago of the surgery. Second of all, have you taken your clothes yet off? I'm like, no. She's like, okay, so take it easy. Think about the healing process first and then focus on everything else after, because you're gonna love it. You just take it easy and just trust the process. And I was like, okay, fine. But I also was doing my research and I spoke to my doctor as well. But so basically what I came up with is the first 6 weeks of your healing process, where you're not allowed to sit on your butt, where all the fat cells are trying to like adjust to new places, they're trying to like make sure they like survive where they were harvested to. Like, just don't think about too much about your volume yet, because once you heal and once everything is where it's supposed to be, once everything, all the fat cells that were transferred, they survive where they survive where you're supposed to survive, and everything is like healed properly. After that, you can adjust your body by, if you eat less, your body is gonna be smaller. If you eat more, you're gonna have a bigger boob, bigger butt, bigger everything. And so another part of the surgery, right? So let's say I eat, right? So like, let's say right now I'm like this shape, right? So if let's say after I heal all the way through, right? After the 6 weeks, I decide, I want to like a bigger butt, right? Like something like I want to put even more weight on. Like you want to go to a gym, but also like eating, right? So, but the crazy part is, if I let's say I eat, right? And I gain like 2 pounds, and let's say I would get like 2 inches. I will get 2 inches here and 2 inches here. Like, so it would be like very proportional. Like it wouldn't be like only 2 inches here or only 2 inches here. You know what I mean? So that's another like really cool thing about this. And obviously, the gym helps. So like the more you go to a gym, like if you eat like, good food, you can still like, keep your butt getting bigger if that's what like your goal is, and like you'll keep your waist swollen. I have all the experience in the world for that. I built my body before this, and like you can see in my TikToks and my Instagram, like I had a really nice body before this. I just wanted to like, to adjust it, what I couldn't adjust in the gym, and make it like a little more perfect. So that was my goal. But yeah, don't worry about the shape. Like, first of all, trust your doctor. Make sure that you pick the best doctor. Do not go cheap. Like, I hate those like, just because everybody does it, I want to do it too, and then you get botched. Don't freaking do that. Do your research on the doctor that you want to go with. If you decide to, go with any type of procedure. I did my boobs too. I actually had my girlfriend recommended for him to me. She never did breast augmentation as him, but she did do a research on him. And then like once she was like, he had like the best reviews in Boston. That's what I did them. And so I did my research on him, and I honestly, like 2 weeks later, I did my surgery with him. Once I found out about him, and I'm like super happy about it too. But all I'm saying is like, make sure that you do your research on the doctor, then trust the process, because it's not gonna be like everything right away. Like because even the pictures, I had some motivational or like some inspirational, not motivational, inspirational pictures for my surgery, and I brought them to my doctor and I showed him to him, to him, and he was like, okay, so it looks like they did the surgery and then they started eating, and that's how, because I showed him like this girl and she had like a super slim stomach, but like nice and like, you know, like rounded hips, nice butt and everything like that, but it was like on the bigger side here. And he was like, okay, this is what happens usually. The people do the surgery and then they start eating, right? And that's when you put the volume where you want to, and then at the same time you can work out, so you can like still keep your waist snatch. So that was like, you know, he said like, don't worry about it like in the first healing process of 6 weeks. You have to focus on making sure the fat cells are surviving. So you're gonna take care of them, feed them, make sure you don't disturb them, you don't sit on them, you just make sure you follow all the instructions that the doctor gives you. And then after that, you can like adjust it if you want to, and it's like super easy to. And I'm gonna like show you. I feel like I'm gonna like keep the whole process going. Why not? Because yeah, like I have like a few people, you know, like thanking me and just like letting me know, you know, they find my videos like helpful and stuff. So I'm like, okay, I'm really happy it does help you guys. But then so yeah, so I just wanted to let you know that, so don't worry if you feel like you will losing a little bit of the volume, because also I've noticed that, you know, this new garment that I'm wearing, it is so much tighter. Like it even looks a little bit like my figure even looks smaller in the mirror. But again, you need that for the proper healing. In order for your shape to be molded into the shape, into the perfect hourglass shape that I wanted to, you have to follow the instructions. You have to follow exactly what the doctor said, not worry about like, you know, oh my God, you know, it might be like a little smaller than I wanted. No, the fats are still, you know, the fats are still there. The fat cells are still there. They are surviving. They are working on, you know, on surviving in the new place where you put them in, where the doctor put them in. But again, once you are healed, you can adjust it. Like you can start eating and then like exercise it, and you will like get, if you want it bigger, or if you want it smaller, you can like keep it small and stuff like that. So that's just how it works, right? But yeah, I wanted to say that. And I also wanted to say one last thing before I go. So I had so I posted like a reel on, you know, on the Instagram, and like showing my, you know, like the recovery, like a little bit of a recovery that I'm going through right now. And I got a lot of like hate comments. And if you are one of the haters and you wilding out, you're gonna get blocked. I don't have energy for that, and I don't really care. So you're getting blocked. But if you're getting like outrageous and you're getting like disrespectful, and I had to do that one time actually, because and then those are the people with the fake accounts. I'm like, show me your face so I can find you. I can find where you work, and I'm gonna call your boss and explain to him what type of an amazing person you are. But you don't want to do that, right? So you're getting blocked, because I'm not gonna argue with a private profile with a cat as a main picture. So no, we're not doing that. You know, like I don't really get into arguments, good or bad, like overall, like that's just not my energy. But if you are getting disrespectful, like too disrespectful, you're getting blocked. There's no conversation about it. Like, oh my God, why you say that? Oh my God, why you feel like that? Blocked. That's it. That's it. But I don't block people who just have, you know, their opinions, I guess. Like they're not disrespectful, but they are their opinions. Like I had people say that, you know, you have a really nice body before that, like why would you do it? Or I had somebody actually say like, oh, all the like fitness influencers, they are doing BBLs, blah blah blah. Or like something like, oh, like I had some people say like, oh, I'm gonna unfollow you, and I'm like, okay, bye. So, well, first of all, I want to say that like I really don't care. You know, this is me. I invested in me. I've been thinking about this for 8 years actually. I was thinking about my boobs for 6 years. I got them done. I've been thinking about the surgery for 8 years, and I got it done. But you know, and I've been working out really hard. I've been working out, and there's certain things that you just can't do, like these workouts. Like I couldn't, once, you know, I'm take everything off and then like I show you, you know, maybe in a dress or something like that, like the actual shape of my body. You will see like the waist is like super snatched, and the hips like are evened out and much bigger. Like the ratio is crazy right now, and I'm like obsessed with it. Every time like I take a shower and look in the mirror, I'm like crazy. But I'm super happy with the results. I am, and if you don't like it, it is your problem, so unfollow. But I do love it, and yeah, there's certain things like I just couldn't fix. Like I could get like a volume like this way in my butt, like this way in my butt in the gym, but I could never like fix this like hip dips. I could never do it, no matter what. I was doing like all these things. Like I was doing trust me, if I go to the gym, I go crazy. I be sharing some of the clips, like very small clips of what I do in the gym, because I just like to get into my zone and just go crazy. But yeah, it was just not. I'm still gonna work out, because you still have to maintain. In order for you to maintain the results, and in order for you to like, you know, look good and stuff like that, I'm still gonna continue to go to a gym. But again, like I just couldn't reach certain results with the gym, and I'm like, I love a perfectly shaped body. Like I love the way it looks, and it just gives me like so much satisfaction, and that's why I made my dream come true. But yeah, so I just wanted to say, if you are a hater and you're going crazy, you're gonna get blocked. So you might want to just shut the fuck up if you want to stay on my page. But if you have opinion, and if it doesn't align with mine, that's fine. Like you can express yourself. I don't mind. You're all welcome to do it. Just don't go crazy. You're going crazy, you're getting blocked. That's it. Conversation is over. But yeah, anyway, so I just wanted to share you. This is 2 weeks post, 2 weeks and 1 day post my BBL. I feel so good. I am on the next stage of my garment. So that's like, you know, it's like getting closer and closer to the time where I can actually sit on my butt and have a dinner instead of like standing or like, you know, laying down and eating. So I can't wait for that. But yeah, that's what's going on. And I wanted just like, you know, to share you some of my concerns that I had, and I did my research on, and I was like, okay, like my questions being answered. So just be patient. Everything is gonna go good, and pick a good doctor. But anyway, guys, so yeah, I just came from work. I just came from a walk around the house. I'm gonna eat something. I made so much Russian food yesterday. Actually, this is the first time I cooked Russian food for Babe. So, and he loved it. It was like, I was kind of nervous, because I was like, I have my friends on the phone, they're like, oh, we wonder if he's gonna like it or not. And then like, I was wondering too, because, you know, it's a little bit different. Like every culture has like their own food. So I was like, ooh, is he gonna like it or not like it? But I did, you know, like, Russians have like their own seasoning. We don't use it as much as like, let's say, I like to use mine, right? I love to use a lot of seasoning. So I did adjust that part, but it was still so good. Oh my God. So I'm about to eat it. I'm about to eat some. I'm about to like keep studying. I'm taking a course, and that's another thing that I love doing when I have time. Like I just find like just educating myself, elevating myself, and like making sure that like I always find ways to like make more money. That's like one of the passions of mine. Like if I have time, I don't want to waste it. I want to find ways because I never know like what is gonna click, what is gonna work. So and it's always good to have like multiple streams of income in case, God forbid, something like doesn't go through as you want to. You can rely and not be like asked out. You can rely on something else. Oh my God, it's already 30 minutes. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments. And till next video.